Good evening, buenas tardes, mi gente. Today's version va a ser una versión de Spanglish. So, for those who are listening in, today's going to be a Spanglish version. Nuestra gente, bienvenidos, bienvenidos. Aquí en Texas son las 7 de la tarde. Here in Houston, Texas, 7 p.m. And vamos a tener una sesión hoy de Crapless. Es una versión modificada a las mesas regulares de Crapsee, pero este se puede establecer el punto, el 2, 3, 11 y 12. So again, this is going to be a Crapless version of streaming today, and you're welcome to join us and play online. Again, this is just simulation, and you can join us by Crapsee. La aplicación se llama Crapsee. Ahí está en pantalla, en la parte de abajo. Como se me lo pueden ver, que se llama Crapsee. Si lo buscan en sus apps, either an iPhone or Android, o si no desde su computadora. You can always join us on Android, iPhone, and on your desktop. Just look for the Crapsee app, and you have to subscribe to play online. But there's also a free version of Crapsee. También una versión gratis, pero para participar junto con nosotros tiene que suscribirse. Ahora, si quieren jugar con nosotros, el código es H6H4A6. So if you want to join in, again, it's H6H4A6. Ahí está también en pantalla el código para el Crapsee. Ponen en Join Group con código y le ponen ese código H6, H4, A6. Again, just if you want to join us and participate with us, practice online. Again, it's all simulated. Just join Crapsee and click on this join table or group table and enter code. And the code is going to be H6H4A6. We're going to be shooting from stick left one. Again, we're probably going to go for an hour, maybe 50 rolls. Yesterday, a couple of y'all dialed in and were able to actually share a couple of tips and ideas. We're trying to troubleshoot some new cables and cameras and stuff like that, and apps and buttons. So we had a couple little bugs. And today I have something special for you. I have something special. Tengo algo especial para ustedes. Entonces, si miran en la pantalla, you should be able, pueden ver cómo muevo mi mano. ¿Okay? Vamos a ver cómo se mueve la mano. Así ustedes pueden ver cómo estoy tirando, cómo se mueven los dados. Si estoy en la izquierda, en la derecha. Okay? Ahorita voy a hacer un poquito de una corrección. So I'm gonna make a little bit of a correction out there because I'm seeing that there's a little bit of a lag. It's not much, slightly. But yes, you're able to see exactly how I am tilting my hand one way or the other. So let me make a small little correction because I don't like how it looks quite lined up. Obviously, I have a better understanding of what it's doing. So bear with me a second. It does look right. Yeah, it says it's doing the right thing. It's just I'm a little bit picky, but it's all right. It does show that it's doing the right thing. So again, para que gente que quiera ver, ahí pueden ver cómo mi mano está funcionando, cómo está tirando, si estoy mucho para la izquierda, mucho para la derecha, para abajo, para arriba. So you should be able to see it. That kind of helps some of you out, kind of see what my hand behavior is doing. Again, it's not perfect, but at least gives you kind of how much pitch rolling y'all have it on my hand. Again, it's not complete because the fingers, los dedos, hacen que los dedos hagan una cosa más, pero aunque sea con la muñeca, which is the wrist, muñeca en español, wrist in English, all right? So feel free to go ahead and get your bets on the Crapsee app. I am going to place my bets. Again, you do have a small little countdown. Va a tener unos cuantos segundos para, ¿cómo se llama? Para poner sus apuestas. Y después lo voy a poner get ready y va a hacer un countdown. Y después de ahí, ¿cómo se llama? Ya no voy a have no more bets. So, again, we're going to try to do a 50 rolls. Unos 50 tiros, vamos a ver. Ojalá que tengamos unos dos tiros buenos. Or if we're in the middle of a roll and we're around 50, we'll probably go to the end of that roll. Entonces, si estamos en medio de un tiro y estamos a los 50 y tantos, 40 y tantos, y estamos continuando, vamos a seguir hasta que termine esa mano. Again, mis gente, feel free para hacer unas preguntas, cualquier cosa, pueden hacer en los comentarios, pongan ahí un comentario y aquí los puedo ver, los puedo leer y les puedo responder. Yo cuando voy a la mesa, me encanta este lugar, Stick Lagoon, that's one of my go-to spots. Pero también practico from other spots. So I do practice from other spots because not every time the sweet spots are going to be available. No siempre va a estar exactamente en posición, entonces yo practico de varias posiciones para poder tirar. Así ya, stick left, ese es el lado izquierdo. Stick right, es el lado derecho. Okay? Stick left one, es el lado izquierdo uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Y dependiendo del tamaño de la mesa. Hay ciertas mesas que son de 14 pies. Esta es de 14 pies. This table is a 14 footer. So on the 14 footer, you can have more people. Pero hay mesas de 12. There's 12 foot tables. And those tables tienen menos gente. But tienes el hook en las orillas, the inside hook, outside hook, straight out. Pero no es fácil, yo practico de varios lugares, nada más por si llego a ir a la mesa, quiero jugar y no está abierta esa posición. If I go to the table, it's not open, then I'll get the next spot available out there. Now, this is one of my go-tos, preferible esta, pero I've done very, very well from stick right, and my longest roll has been from out in the hook. Mi mejor tiros han sido como encima de las orillas, las meras orillas. Pero sí era una mesa de 12. It was a 12-foot table. It wasn't a 14-footer. On 14-foot tables, I seem to have had to put way more energy on the dice in order to try to get it all the way down, and I don't do as great. I mean, I'm okay, but not consistently. Entonces, mi gente, ya están listos. Again, pueden ver la mano. Parece, ¿cómo se llama que es? I think the image froze for a sec. Let me see. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing motion. Okay, so let me go back and refresh it just a sec because I'm not seeing the motion anymore on that device. So bear with me. Let me see. Right, seems to be back. Seems to be back. So let's see. And straight out. Right to left. There we go. Seems good. All right. Hopefully no more bets. The bets are in. Here we go. Aquí nos vamos. Aquí vamos, mi gente. Vamos a ver. Okay. Vamos a empezar con el 5-4-5-4. So you've heard me before. I tend to start with 5-4-5-4 porque me gusta calar. I like to see what my dice are doing for today. So again, this will be my first toss today at grabbing the dice and actually launching them out there. So again, I'm starting out with the 5-4-5-4 and see how my dice behave. Yesterday I did the same thing. Ayer empecé igualito con 5-4-5-4. No me fue tan bien. I think empecé con a PSO, un tiro de 3, un tiro de 6, un tiro de 7. Y ya cuando hice el cambio, once I made that adjustment, once I saw what my dice are doing, then I saw I needed to make a small correction. And sure enough, acá we had like a 23 roller. Entonces, hay que hacer estos cambios, pero hay que empezar de, aunque sea del principio, y para empezar para el principio, yo hago el 6-5-6-5 para ver qué es lo que está haciendo los dados. Okay. Ahí vamos, mi gente. Vamos a ver cómo se están portando los dados hoy. 1-6-7, 1-6, el 7 es el come out 7. So it is a winner. It is a winner. Ganamos, ganamos, ganamos. 1-6-7 a la salida. Okay, entonces si estaban apostando, jugando, some of you like to bet on the come out. And as our friends out in Hawaii Crap Shooter say, that's a cookie monster. Entonces, si don't work the come out, don't work the come out. Porque si juegan en los place bets a la salida y alguien, como se llama, que está tirando puro 7, pierde dinero. El pass line gana, pero los place bets no. So be careful out there. Be careful. So let me go ahead and just hit a snooze button because I got some of my cameras kind of telling me there's motion out there. But here we go. Entonces, mi gente, aquí vamos de nuevo. Here we go. Same shooter, second roll. That was a double pitch. Eso pasó igual ayer. Same thing happened yesterday. We started out with this double pitching and we did a slight modification. So if we get this again, we're probably gonna do a modification. So let's try it out. Hopefully the dice behave the same exact way. If I get a double pitch, I know what correction I need to do. Si empieza a hacer otra vez, me da otro 7, ya sabré qué es lo que tengo que hacer. 167 again. 167. Es otro winner chicken dinner. Otra vez. Tarán, tarán. Otra vez ganamos. Esos son dos siete seguidos. That's two sevens in a row. That is two sevens in a row. So hopefully, you learned your lesson the first time. Aprendieron su lección la primera vez y no activaron sus place bets. You didn't work to come out. Your place bets, you didn't work to come out. Hopefully you didn't do that. That's two sevens in a row. Pero ya sé lo que está pasando. Some people would actually change their dice. Vamos a ver, parece que la manita otra vez se desconectó. Me está dando problemitas, ¿cómo se llama? Uno de los sensores. Y parece que sí. Vamos a ver. Give me a second while I make a correction on actually what the app is doing. Bear with me a second. Hopefully we stop dropping connection. I'm sorry, my peeps. I'm back. Okay. So I was getting a double pitching. I was getting double pitching because I was using 6-5, 6-5. So some people would change the dice. Una gente buscaría, sabes que dame otros dados diferentes. Pero yo ya sé lo que está pasando con los dados. So I know what's happening to the dice. So I'm not going to change too much. I'm going to change just my dice. I'm going to go from a 6-5 to 1-5, similar to what was happening yesterday. Lo mismo que hice ayer. Nada más le cambié el set. 6-5, 1-5. If I get a double pitch, since I was using 6-5, 6-5, and I get a double pitch, I was getting a 1-6-7. So eso es lo que lo cambié. I had a 6-5, 6-5, and I was getting a double pitch. I was getting a 1-6. Right? I was starting 6-5, 6-5, and I'm getting a double pitch. You see? So I was ending up with this 1-6. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with a 1-5. Small correction, una corrección chiquita. I'm not gonna change my grip. I'm not gonna change my dice landing spot. I'm gonna do the same exact thing. I'm just changing my dice set to a 6-5, 1-5. Now you can probably do the same thing with a 1-5, 6-5 or 6-5, 1-5, the same thing. Entonces puede ser lo mismo, así sea 1-5, 6-5 o el 6-5, 1-5, es la misma cosa. Pero here we go. Same shooter, el mismo tirador. Vamos a ver if we get an aces or a midnight. One of those hard ones out of the way. 3-5-8, 3-5-8. Eight's our point, 3-5-8. We finally found a point. Ya tenemos el punto. I like to write them down. Me gusta apuntar cómo se llama los puntos, cómo se llama que tengo. Así sé qué es lo que tengo que apostar. So I like to write my number down. I like to write it down because then I can see patterns. Así como se llama, si lo escribo, puedo saber que si hay un patrón que me está resultando. So that way I can see a pattern that may be more prevalent based on my actual shooting style for that day. Entonces es lo que estoy haciendo. It's in the center. Vamos a poner aquí en el centro para que se pueda ver. Que vamos a ir 50 tiros. Vamos a ver si es posible. Okay, hopefully you get all your bets in. Ojalá que tengan todas sus apuestas. Okay, ahí vamos de nuevo. Creo que todo está funcionando bien. Vamos a ver. 6-5-1-5, 6-5-1-5. 3-2-5, 3-2-5, 3-2-5. Y me está fallando otra vez la aplicación. So I believe the app, the connection is dropping. I am overburning the computer a second on there. So I do have a device. Y tengo una en orden, have it on order. Un different connector. Entonces, I apologize if the app is not working 100%. So I'm testing it today. And it looks like we're having connection issues. So there we go. 3-2-5. 3-2-5. Okay, so we got a 3-2-5. So, but give us a day or two, and that issue would be resolved. Let me see si lo puedo resolver ahorita. Let me see if I can resolve it right now. So I've got to be just activating the actual toss. Let me see, turning to showing. There we go. So I'm gonna have to probably tinker with it a little bit just to make sure that we keep going. Pero como se llama, I'm not gonna let you down. We're gonna keep working on this. So here we go. Como se llama, that was a 3-2-5. That was a good hit. Here we go. That was a good hit. Lo estamos buscando con el 6-5-1-5 para empezar. 6-5-1-5. It would be nice if our first shooter goes into 50 something rolls, right? Sería bien bonito si el primer tirador le caería 50 tiros. 1-4-5, 1-4-5, 1-4-5 horse and buggy. That is a horse and buggy. That is again a 1-4-5. That is a 1-4-5. Otra vez el 5. Otra vez el 5. And for those of you, mi gente que está por ahí, on the 4th, el 4 y el 5, the 4th and 5th of April, el 4 y 5 de abril, I will be, ¿cómo se llama? Visitando, vamos a estar visitando el Lake Charles, el Horseshoe, La Berge y Golden Nugget. Entonces, mi gente que está sintonizada, como se nos está en pendientes que abril 4 y 5 vamos a estar en Lake Charles. Okay, that was another good hit. Ese fue otro buen tiro. Estamos buscando el 8. En mi pantalla dice que ya recuperé $100 de ganancia. So I've already got 99 bucks in wins and gains, realized gains from this table. So I am going to go to go across. Let's go across. Okay, vamos a ir across. Table minimum, el mínimo, ¿cómo se llama? A toda la mesa. Y se me fue otra vez la señal. Ay. And we lost comms again. All right. So, table minimum now. Got 99, so I'm trying to get out of the hand as soon as possible. It is acuérdese, ahora no nomás es el 4 de al 10, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So we don't want to have only 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. This is crapless. Este es Crapless, entonces que también tenemos el 2, 3, 11 y 12. We also have 2, 3, 11, and 12. So just keep that in mind. 6515, 6515. Este es una versión de Crapless. Unos casinos los tienen y otros no. Some casinos have Crapless, some don't. 156, 156, 156. That is a 156. That is a 156. That is a good hit. This is 156. So that was a good hit from us. Yeah. 156. Estamos buscando el 8. We are looking for our 8. We are looking for our 8. There you go. And that was a easy 6. So let's go ahead and get back. I throw another buck on the horn. Voy un dólar en el horn. Parece que en español dicen el horno. For those of you tuning in, I believe our friends, those who go to Mexico and play, they told me like they call it horno. I haven't played in Mexico casinos, honestly, but I hear that it's very tempting. Dicen que es son bonitos porque les traen comidas y they bring you food and drinks right at the craps table que les traen comida a la mesa. Oof, sorry for the short roll. Aces in both places. Es el aces. Aces. We got aces down there. I do apologize, Pit Boss. Stickman, where it is, get ahead of him. Adelántense. No disputan con el dealer. Don't argue with the dealer. I'm sorry. Como se va, no era mi intención. That wasn't my intention to get a short roll. I just happened to do like that. Y no discutan. It's their table. So you argue, discuten con ellos, and los van a decir, ¿sabes qué? Hey, no more, pass the dice. So don't do it. Now again, we're using a 6-5-1-5, so one of those dice double pitched, kind of how we were seeing at the beginning. Pero como es crapless, because this is crapless table, como el Golden Nugget tiene eso, they have that table. They have that table. Some of them do, some of them don't, pero I know there's one casino in Lake Charles, que sí tiene ese tipo de mesa. Aquí estamos practicando nomás en nuestra mesa de ABCDice, pero es para dejarlo saber que sí existen estas mesas. Here we go. I'm a big believer. Acuérdense que yo soy un creyente, ¿cómo se llama? Una de mis locuras es de que después de un horn, el horno, I hit a hard way. Después de un horn es un hard way. Vamos a ver si, let's see if we can make that true. Hopefully we got square pair. Ojalá que tengamos 4, 4, 8 allá atrás. That's a 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Otra vez. That is another 2, 3, 5. That is a 2, 3, 5. That 5 looks familiar. Ese 2, 3, 5. Mira parecido. That looks familiar, doesn't it? We're hitting those 5s. There's a 3. Here's a 2. 2, 3, 5. That looks familiar, so we should be pressing R5 because that's been a dominant number. It looks like we're dominating that one. It's coming a little more often than not. We lost signal once again on the hand. And we'll resolve it. Esto lo vamos a resolver como se llama cuando lleguen el otro pedazo de tecnología. Once you get the other piece of equipment, the other receiver for this Bluetooth headset, we should be able to resolve it. In the meantime, I apologize. It just happens to be a problem right now. Me disculpo por ahorita cómo se llama ese pedazo de tecnología. Está fallando un poquito por el recibidor. Pero apenas me llegue la otra herramienta, we should have a stronger signal and it shouldn't have that freezing up anymore. So my hand, you see that I'm twisting it. Here we go. Vamos a ver. We're looking for un 4 y un ace deuce. Y podemos, oh no, ya tenemos. Estamos buscando un 4 y un ace deuce. So we're looking for ace deuce and a 4 to get the smalls. Woo. 369. They slapped one another. Chocaron. Chocaron. 369. Chocaron. That one kind of smacked. The top dice smacked the bottom dice. That top die smacked the bottom die. Oh, look, 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 look. Do this. Just correct that. Okay. I know we're doing a correction. That's a 369. Vamos a ver. I'm going to reach out here. Tengo que venir a la vuelta porque mis bracitos no me alcanzan. There you go. You got a 369er. 369er, and we're still looking for the 8. We're still looking for the 8. Oddly enough, we had 55 rolls yesterday. Ayer tuvimos 55 tiros y no nos cayó un solo 10. We didn't have a single 10, and you can look on the video feed from yesterday's session. 55 rolls and we didn't get a single 10. So, nada más para dejarlo saber que es posible que nos pase algo similar. It was something unique that happened with this dice. Algo único, como se algo extraño que me pasó con este set, pero no pude pegarle ningún 10. Si estoy tirando el 6-5-1-5, no me cayó ningún par de 10. 5-5, no me cayó. I didn't get puppy paws yesterday. No hard 10, and only a 6-4. I think we ended up like maybe with 2 or 3, but max after it was the first 10 came after 55 rolls. El primer 10 me cayó después de 55 tiros. Here we go. Woo, 2-3-5. That's another 2-3-5er. My friend Enrique, he be loving it. Kike, I'm getting nothing but 5s. I'm getting nothing but 5s. That's for Kike out there. Haven't seen him in a while. He's been working hard out here. Mira, Kike, puro cincos. Cinco. El cinco de mayo. Here we go. Here we go. 2-3-5. 2-3-5. I think we've gotten 4 5s in 10 rolls. that is 4 5s in 10 rolls. That's maybe 45%ish in there, somewhere in the 40 percentage. Got almost half of them. 40%. Actually, 40%. Yeah, there would be 40%. 40% of 5s. Here we go. You think we'll get another 5? Oh no. ¿Quieren que tengamos otro 5? Get another 5? Can we get a what? Here we go. Vamos a ver, estamos buscando el 8. We're looking for the 8. That's a 5-4-9er. That's a 4-5-9. That is a 4-5-9er. That is a neener. That is a neener. That's a 4-5-9. It's a 4-5-9. 4-5-9. Let me reach out for this. Look at that. 5-4-9er. It's a 5-4-9er. Here we go. Let's go ahead and turn that, press that 9 a bit. Vamos a ponerle cómo se llama. Si están cayendo sus números, si está cayendo el 5 y 9, apuéstale unos extra $5 más, o $10 more, or go to 35, go cómo se llama, vayan a 35. Si en una mesa de $15, on a $15 table, si les cae el 5, les va a pagar cómo se llama 21. Entonces lo que pueden hacer es subirlo automáticamente a $35. Si empezó con 15 y los $20 más, que le van a 21, they're going to give you 21 if you have a 15 on a 5. You can press it $20 and take it to 35. Si hacen eso, si ponen como se llama, le suben a 35, la próxima vez que caiga el 5, les van a pagar $50 por uno. Les das $1 y te van a dar 2 chips verdes. Entonces tú le das un chip, a la próxima vez un chip, y te van a dar 2 verdes. Entonces, 50 por uno. Unos casinos te dejan apostarlo por $36, así no tienes que darle el dólar. Some casinos will allow you to bet it at 36. And and when they do that, then you'll collect the two green chips, the $50. So, nomás algo para que observen, porque así luego pueden estar colectando dinero en chips verdes, no los rojos. Los rojos son de $5. Red chips are $5 at most casinos. Waiting for my natural breathing pause. That's a 2-4 easy 6. It's 2-4 easy 6. That's a 2-4 easy 6. 2-4 6. 2-4-6. That is a 2-4-6. 2-4 easy 6. A good hit. Miren, míralo, mi gente. 2-4-6. Para que no le den gato por liebre. Miren, so we're going to see like if we're switching it up. That is exactly what is landed. We are on our 12th roll. We're going to our 13th. We're on our double digits. Tenemos un hot shooter, mi gente. We got a hot shooter. Here we go. Every now and then you see me drink a Gatorade. I've been trying to stay up on the sugars. Trying to have less sugar intake, so I've been drinking sports drinks. Not the best of healthy, but it's better than drinking caffeinated drinks. Entonces estoy tratando de consumir un poco más menos de azúcar. Es un poquito más saludable. So here we go. Here we go. Same die set. Same die set. Nos estamos igualito. 6, 5, 1, 5, 6, 5, 1, 5. Estamos buscando el 8. We're trying to find our 8. Trying to find our 8. One five easy 6 1 5 6 1 5 6 1 5 6. That is another good hit. 1 5 easy 6. So here we go. Let me see. Oh, voy a tener que caminar, darle la vuelta. I'm going to have to come here and go around so I can grab my dice. Put them on there so you can see them. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Here we go. I'm trying to look to see on my screen, make sure everything is okay, hunky-dory. Ojalá que todo esté bien. The sensor especially, because the hand tilting tends to be a little finicky right now. Okay, vamos a ponerle, press it up a little bit, just a little bit. So I'm taking down my extremes. Estoy quitando mis 2, 3, 11 y 12. Como no me están cayendo, I'm bringing them down. So I'm going to take down my extremes. I'm not hitting. So I'm not hitting on my extremes. So what it is, I'm pressing my insides on my place bets, my 4 through 10. And even my 10 is still at 15 table minimum. And the 4 is a table minimum. But the 5, 6, and 9, el 5, 6, y 9, esos son los que están cayendo. Those are the ones that are hitting. So I'm pressing them. Why put good money on numbers that are not hitting? Ahora sí. Now, if it does hit, if I get like my press 6 or something, I'm probably going to buy an extra number, like buy the 2 and then buy the 3 with maybe just $15 on the table minimum. And that's what I'm doing. I took 2, 3, 11, and 12. Quité 2, 3, 11, 12. So that's, what is it, 30 and 30, $60 right there that I'm bringing down from there. Ahora, mi gente, los place bets. So people, the place bets. Mi gente, los place bets, estos bets de aquí, si miran en pantalla, estos bets de aquí se llaman place bets. Esos no son en contrato. They're not contract bets. A cualquier tiempo ustedes pueden decir, ¿sabes qué? A dealer. Y no busquen un buen tiempo. You have to find a good time, right? Don't shout at the middle of the roll. No van a decir eso cuando ya el tiro tienen los dados en la mano y lo va a tirar, pero después de que tiraron los dados, once they throw the dice and they're paying out, dile al dealer, hey dealer, bring down my 2, 10, bring out my 2, 3, 11, and 12. Pueden decirle al dealer, quítame, regrésame el 2, 3, 11 y 12, baja, dámelos para atrás. But make sure you do it in a good time. Okay? Tengan en cuenta que tienen que ser un buen tiempo. You have to do it in good time. Don't do it in the middle of the roll. Don't shout it out when the shooter is about to throw the dice or halfway in the dice are halfway in the air. No hagan eso, okay? We're still looking for an 8. 156, 156, ira pam pam pam. Otra vez, 156. That is another 156. That is another 156. Okay. So I collected 50 bucks on my 6. I'm betting it very lightly. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'll place my 2. ¿Cómo se llama? Ponerle un poquito. Voy a poner el 2. The one I just took down. So I went and placed it. Let me place it a little bit. Place that. $15. Colecté 50. I collected 50. Out of those 50, se van a quedar con $15 dealer y place it on my 2. So place my 2 for 15 bucks. Así se le dice en los Estados Unidos. Place my 2 for $15. Mi gente, es all you have to say to the dealer y van a poner de tus 50, como se van a restar los $15, te van a dar el cambio y van a poner $15 en el 2. So they're going to put $15 on your 2. So we go 6-5, 1-5, 6-5-1-5. No estamos cambiando. We're not changing a thing. No estamos cambiando nada. ¿Sí? Pues estamos buscando el 8. We're still looking for that 8. Still looking for that 8. Estamos buscando ese 8. That's an AC doozy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is easy as ABC. 1, 2, 3 is easy as ABC. 1, 2, 3. So we got an AC doozy. AC doozy. Look at that. We got hot shooter, my friends. We go around and grab dice. Look at that. AC doozy. AC doozy. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3. As easy as ABC. ABC. ABC Dice. I think I got my name in the back. Something wrong with this. So here we go. We're missing the 4. Nos falta el 4. So right now, si tuvieran los ATSs, los bonus, a veces les dicen ATSs, all tall, all small, uptown, ¿cómo se llama? All around. Dependiendo, some casinos have a different names. Porque requiere una licencia. It requires a license for you to kind of have those kind of the call outs and numbers and stuff. So some casinos call it different things. Hay lugares que lo tienen diferentes tipos de nombres. But either way, si nomás nos falta el 4, you could lay the bet. Unfortunately, you have to pay, bet double to win half. What I mean by that is, if you have $10 on the smalls, some casinos pay you either 30 to 1 or 35 to 1. So let's say for on this table, the one that I have on the layout, it says 30 to 1, que paga 31 en unos casinos. En esta mesa, mi layout tiene 30. So if you have $10, y si tú te cae el 4, te van a pagar $300 por tu 10. So they're going to give you 300 for your 10. Is 32-1. That means they're going to give you 30 bucks to your 10 bucks, and then they're going to give you 30. Sometimes they make you take it down. They'll give you 300 that you've won. So either way, significa que voy a ganar $300 si me cae el 4. Okay. Si no me cae el 4, you could lay the bet diciendo que no va a caer. So you could lay it to try to win 100 bucks, but unfortunately, you have to lay it for $200 and pay the VIG in order to try to make 100 bucks. So you can lay the 4 for $200, and if the 4 hits, you're going to collect the smalls for 300 minus the $200 bet lay that you lost, so you made only $100. If you laid the 4 for 200, okay, and the 4 does not hit, you're gonna make 100 bucks. Or either way, you're gonna make $100, right? But hay gente, they want to go all or nothing, boom or bust, como se llama. There are people that want to do it. Hay gente que quiere ir como se llama todo o nada. Y está bien, it's okay. Si a ti te gusta hacer eso, no hay problema. Puedes hacer como se llama que o los 300 o nada. But there is a guaranteed way. Hay una manera garantizada que puedes ganar $100. No importa lo que pase. Why not? Okay, lay it for 200. ¿Cómo se llama? The 4. La única vez como se llama no me gusta porque estás arriesgando bastante dinero para ganar la mitad. So sometimes I don't like it because you have to risk a lot. But if you just want to make $100 either way, just lay it. Sorry, folks, I'm hearing a little rattle. Something over there with my AC system. $167. Ooh, que les dije, if you would have laid it, you would have gotten paid out. 167 out. It was a beautiful roll. Era hermoso el tiro. Y pom, pom, pom. I'll tell you that is a great time to lay the bet. Oh, lost the sensor again. We had a great time to lay the bet because it looked beautiful. The rotation where it landed, that way how the dice behaved, but it landed exactly on axis, and it came up to 167. But we did have 16 rolls. Tuvimos 16 tiros. So we didn't do that bad. We did not do that bad. Take it. 167 out. But we should have made some money on 16 rolls. Ojalá que hayan hecho dinero en 16 tiros. If you do not make money on 16 rolls, you're playing at the wrong table. Si no hicieron dinero en 16 tiros, you're playing at the wrong table. Okay? Make sure that you know how to bet. One important thing from our friend out there in Power Access, make sure you look into Power Access, and he has got some seminars that you got to know how to move your money. Betting strategy is very, very important, along with shooting if you want to shoot. But betting strategy is very important no matter if you're the shooter or if you're not the shooter. And that's a lesson our friend out there, Steve at Power Access Craps, had instilled on me, that you have to be able to know how to manage your money, how to move it. When the table's hot, when the table's cold, how to bet modestly and build up. Entonces, él, ¿cómo se llama? Tiene seminarios, ¿cómo se llama? Tiene buenas sesiones, ¿cómo se llama? De cómo jugar con los dados, cómo tirar los dados, cómo apostar el dinero, pero moviendo el dinero, sabiendo cómo apostar es súper importante. No importa si estás tirando o no estás tirando, si vas a jugar en esta mesa, trata de aprender cómo jugar el dinero, las estrategias para poder subir, bajar. La mesa está fría, apuestas de otra manera. La mesa está caliente, apuestas de esta otra. Es bien importante. Very, very important. So here we go. Is another come out roll. Here we go. We got shooter number 2. Shooter number 1 roll for 16 rolls. El primer francotirador tiró 16 tiros. Vamos a ver si lo podemos hacer de nuez. Vamos a ver si lo podemos hacer de nuez. We were missing the force for the small one. Yeah. We missed the force for the small. Not bad. Here we go. Estamos quedándonos con el mismo set. 6, 5, 1, 5. Vamos a ver. Oof, that looked funky. Woof, que feo se vio. Aces in both places. Woof, tenemos aces. We have aces. Ahora acuérdense, ese es crapless. Estamos jugando crapless. Okay. Crapless significa que podemos establecer el 2 como punto. Remember, we can't establish the 2 as the point. We can establish the 2 as the point. So just to give you a heads up. Okay, gente, acuérdense, we can establish the 2 as the point. Please remember that. Acuérdense por favor. Que podemos establecer el 2 como punto. And that's exactly what we did. Bear with me, folks, where I try to correct. Actually, I'm trying to correct that way so you can kind of see what's really happening, because it looks skewed. What's happening right now? So I'm trying to correct it for you. But trying to do it with this hand is probably not going to be the best thing. So let me see if I can just modestly make a correction real quick. Try to help y'all out so it looks better. A little bit better. Much better. There you go. Much, much better. Here we go. What is it? We established the 2 as a point. Esta versión es a crapless. This is a crapless session. Okay? You're going to try to go 50 rolls. 50 rolls for tonight's session. We got a double pitch. Tuvimos un double pitch. Uno de los dados se volteó 2 veces, and instead of being a big red, it ended up being aces. So here we go. Hopefully you got your bets in. The previous shooter, we did get the ace deuce after a while, but we never landed a 4. Or a 10, for that matter. 1-5 easy 6. 1-5-6. 1-5 easy 6. That is a 1-5 easy 6. So let me move this off puck and actually move my puck to the 2. Apologies. Discúlpeme, no moví el puck. Okay, 1-5-6. 1-5-6. Now, I'll be honest with you. This is what I'm doing right now. Eso es lo que estoy haciendo ahorita. Estoy apostando nomás el 5, 6, 8 y 9. I'm only betting 5, 6, 8, 9. That's all the only numbers I'm betting. Now, I do got 190 on actually, no, I got 110 on it. 110 inside. Estoy apostando 110 adentro. Significa que nomás el 5, 6, 8 y 9. So I'm betting 110 inside is what I'm doing. Y porque esos son los números que estaban quedando hace ratito. Those are the numbers that were landing inside. So my peeps, here let me show you. Go to our website, pueden ir a nuestra página de internet, abcdice.com, and there is betting card strategies. There's cards que tenemos that actually we make over here. We print them out ourselves. Y les puede decir más o menos, si yo apuesto esto, if I'm betting this, how much am I getting paid? ¿Cuánto me van a pagar? O una mesa de 10 o $15. So, si tengo 110 inside, el 5 me va a pagar 35, el 6 me va a pagar 35. So it tells you, kind of helps you out. So keep that in mind. Go to abcdice.com. We've got some merch on there. And it'll help you when you go to the real tables, what kind of bets you can place and what the table should be paying you out. This is a little kind of cheat sheet, very small. Very small. Here we go. Estamos con el mismo set, 6, 5, 1, 5, 6, 6, 5, 1, 5. Not changing a thing. Trying to breathe. And then on my natural pause. 369er, 369, 369, 369. So we got a 156, and then we got a 369. Tenemos un 369. So we got a niner, niner. And I did mention to you a while ago that I'm only betting inside because those were the ones that were landing for us a while ago. Eso es lo que nos estaban cayendo, por eso estoy apostando nomás 5, 6, 8 y 9. So that's the only reason I'm betting the 5, 6, 8, 9 because those are the numbers that were landing. Doesn't mean that the other numbers cannot land. It was just an observation, una observación que hice yo, ¿cómo se llama? Porque estoy apuntando y eso es lo que estaba pasando. Pero sí nos cayó el 4. The 4 did land for us. And we did hit a 4, I think a couple times, at least 1 or 2 times. I will have to go and look on the history. I think we look further back. Oh no, we didn't get a 4. No, we didn't get a 4. We were missing the 4. That was a 4 to get the smalls. So we never got a 4. Missing it for the smalls. My apologies. Rewind. We didn't get a 4. What is it like? Wayne Grill, excellent. Different. I aged myself on it. It had their rewind. Here we go. Yes, folks. I am got some years under my belt. Tengo unos cuantos añitos. Oof. 347, 347, 347. 7 out. 347, 347. 347. Oof, that wasn't a pretty one. We didn't lose much. No perdimos mucho. Because nomás habíamos apostado adentro. We were only betting inside. There's a 347 out. We didn't lose much because we were only betting inside. And I was going to regress maybe like a roll or two after. Iba como se llama bajar mis apuestas aunque sea la mesa, a lo mínimo de la mesa. I was going to regress, but I said, nah, I'll leave it on there. So We were down. We're up 84 bucks, but we did lose $86 in the last shooter. Sí, perdimos $86 en el último, en ese segundo tirador. So on our second shooter, we did it was only 4 rolls, and we did lose 86. Here we go. Get your bets in there. Pongan sus apuestas. Estamos apostando de nuez. Ay, como se otra vez, esta aplicación perdió la señal, so we lost signal again with the set. My apologies. The poor computer is working working its tail off, and I'm using its internal Bluetooth to try to help me out, but it is burning the system. But I have some other equipment on the way. We have some other equipment on the way. There we go. That's kind of close. That will prevent the connection drop. Va a prevenir cómo se llama esa conexión que pierda la conexión. So here we go. There's a come out rule. $15 table. Y estoy apostando simuladamente. So I'm betting simulatedly. Again, it's all just for pretend, fictitious, as if I do the same thing at the real table. Igualito como practico en la mesa de verdad. Estoy apostando en virtualmente, como se llama, simuladamente. Para así agarro un conocimiento de cómo tengo que cambiar mis apuestas. So I get some kind of practice on how I need to correct my bets. And one bet correction that I had made was only betting the inside numbers. Entonces, una corrección que hice, no fue que más aposté de 5, 6, 8, 9. So, practice, 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 practice. Okay. Here we go. Ahí vamos. This is our third shooter. Our third shooter. Tercer tirador. 4, 6, 10. Look at that. 4, 6, 10. Ahí tenemos un 4, 6, 10. Ese es nuestro punto. That's a 4, 6, 10. Ooh. Never seen those. Never seen that one before. That's our first 10 and 21 rolls. Es nuestro primer 10 and 25 tiros, 21 tiros. 21 rolls is our first 10. Hopefully we see more 10s. Ojalá podamos ver más 10s. Because yesterday I was 55 rolls in before we even saw our first 10. Entonces, ayer fue 55 tiros antes de que apareciera nuestro primer 10. There you go. 4, 6, 10. 4, 6, 10. That is our point. Ese es nuestro punto. That is our point. That is our point. That is our point. Does it mean that we won't hit it? Because we did hit a couple times after it landed the first time, but it was elusive. Como se llama? No pudimos captarlo. Nos aparecía ese 10, nos evadía. Nos evadía ese 10. Ayer por 50, los primeros 55 tiros no apareció ni un 10. Ya después se nos aparecieron unos 2 o 3. Look beautiful. 5, 6, yo. 5, 6, yo. 5, 6, yo. Woof. 5, 6, yo. That is a 5, 6, yo. Ese es el 5, 6. 5, 6, yo. What is? Estamos jugando Crapless. Estamos jugando Crapless, entonces cuenta. You can place the yo, or you can place the yo. Look at that. You can place it on this Crapless table. You can place the yo. So here we go. Get your bets in there. You can place the yo. Okie dokie. Here we go. This is our third roll. This is nuestro tercer tiro. We're still using the 6, 5, 1, 5. Mismo, ¿cómo se llama? Set. El mismo dice set. 6, 5, 1, 5. No estamos comiendo nada. We're not changing anything. That's a 4, 6, 10. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Woohoo! That is a winner. Winner, winner. Ahí está, encontramos nuestro punto. No encontramos nuestro punto. Woohoo! Tan, tarán. Deja ver. I need to come way out here to drag them into the frame. I think you can still see them, but I'm going to move to the center of the table for you. Voy al centro de la mesa. En 4, 6, yes. Encontramos nuestro punto. We found our point. Put this puck up in the off position. Ahí está el puck. 4, 6, yes. Mi gente, cuando miren este puck, miren, este que dice off, significa que todavía no establecen el punto. So, my friends, if you see this off puck right here, that means the point has not been established yet. Ahora, if you see this, it's probably going to be on the on position and it's going to be on one of the numbers, one of the placement numbers, one of the numbers over here. Right? That means that that's the number the shooter is looking for. Ese es el número que están buscando el tirador. Entonces, la mesa está buscando ese tiro. So, si miran el off, if you see the off, the point is not established. Si miran el on, es que el punto ya lo están buscando ese punto. So, mi gente, don't go to the table and ask, what's the point? No vayan a la mesa in the middle of a roll or a hot roll, maybe ya tiene 20 tiros, 10 tiros, un tiro, dos tiros, no sabré. Don't go up to the table and say, what's the point? Just look, miren, okay, para que no interrumpan el ritmo de la mesa y no la gente no les mire mal o superstición, porque son muchos supersticiosos la gente de las crap tables, very superstitious. Y entonces nomás miren, calladitos, levanten la cabeza, get your head. I'm vertically challenged, so I have to go on my tippy toes. And just look, and see where the puck is on. And they'll tell you where exactly the number's being, the number that's been, they're looking for. So don't go there asking, just look. So we got one place bet hit. I'm sorry, one pass line hit. Ya ganamos una vez. Looking for a point. That's a 6-6 dots in all the spots. 6-6 dots in all the spots. 6-6, mi gente. 6-6. Es el 12, es la medianoche. Es la medianoche. That is midnight. That is midnight. But remember, folks. We're playing Crapless. Estamos jugando Crapless. Entonces se puede establecer el 12 como punto. Y eso es lo que acabamos de hacer. So here we go. 6-6, right? Midnight. Is the point that we established. So este es el punto. That's the point we're looking for. We're looking for a midnight. 6-6. Here we go. Okay. 6-6. Okay, that is our point. That is our point. That is our point. That is our point. Ese es nuestro punto, mi gente. Ese es el punto. So what I am doing now, I'm going to table minimums on the inside bets. So I actually placed the from 5, 6, 8, 9 because those are the numbers that were hitting the previous roll. And we did hit a 10 on this roll, so we found the 10. We hit a yo. So we're missing the 8 and 9 for the talls. That is the 8 and 9 for the talls. Estamos buscando nomás el 8 y el 9 para los chicos. Hopefully we get those numbers pretty soon. Porque si le estamos pegando el 9. We were hitting the 9s. I don't know about the 8s because we were looking for an 8 and we didn't land the 8. We only hit it once. We established it as a point on 2 rolls back with the first shooter. 6-5-1-5. 6-5-1-5. So 6-5-1-5. Whew. And hopefully we land the 9. Ojalá le pegamos a 9 porque sí, that way we can lay the 8. That's my favorite number to lay, the 6 and the 8s. Let's see, hopefully we get a 9. Six, 3, 9. Miren eso. There we go. Woohoo. Woohoo. We found our 9, ladies and gents. We found our 9. Look at that. So we're only missing the 8. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Okay, nomás nos falta el 8 para los altos o los grandes, como les quieran decir, del 8 del bonus. So let me move this on here so you can see it's a 3, 6, 9. So only missing the 8. This is the number we're missing, the 8. Look at the stick. We're missing the 8 to get the talls. This is my favorite time because I'm guaranteed money. Es mi mejor, ¿cómo se llama? El mejor momento, ¿cómo se llama? Uno de los mejores momentos, no digo que es el mejor. Si no, ¿cómo se llama? Nos cae el 8, podemos ganar dinero. Si nos cae el 8, nos puede ganar dinero. So here's the reason why I like the 8 to lay the 8 when I'm only missing the 8. I have $10 on the top. Yo tengo $10 en los tops. Esto normalmente da para 30 a 1. Si tengo $10, me van a pagar $300. So if I have 10 bucks on it, most casinos pay 30, some pay 35, but it's going to give you 300 bucks, right? Minimum 300 bucks. So worst case scenario, they only pay you 30 to 1. Because I have $10 on the ATS on each one, I would collect 300. Colectaré 300 y le pego al 8. No aparte de the place bet, not including the place bets or anything else. Just on the tall, on the bonus. I can lay the 8. Yo puedo poner también unos $100. I can lay the 8 for 100 bucks. Okay. Me va a costar $4 in VIG. So I can lay the 8 for 100 bucks and I'm going to pay a $4 VIG. Or I can even lay for 150. I mean, either way, I'm going to win 150 bucks. También le puedo poner 150 porque, ¿cómo se llama? Bueno, vas a poner por $100. Pagas $4 adicionales. Entonces vas a pagar, le vas a dar 4 negros, 4 blacks. 1, 2, 3, 4 blacks equals 100 plus the VIG. 4, it'll be 4 blacks, right? And 4 whites. It's 104 bucks. Es las taxas, el VIG, y los delay bet for $100 on the 8. So I'm gonna lay the 8, and let me show you how it look like on this side. You can lay the 8. I'll have to go all the way around so you can see it. Right. Lay it for 100 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can lay the 8, and the $4 are going to be the VIG. Okay, that's the taxes. That's taxes. That's the VIG. So I'm laying my 8 for 400 bucks. I'm sorry. No, I'm laying it for 100 bucks. I'm sorry. 100 bucks. I'm sorry. It's not 4 blacks. Let me make a correction. It's not 4 blacks. It'll be 1 black. 1 black, 4 whites. Okay? 1 black, 4 whites. Déjalo corrijo, mi gente. Disculpen, no era 4 negros. Era 4 greens, and not 4 blacks. Entonces va a ser 1 negro y 4 blancos. It's going to be $104, 104, to lay that 8. Lo que está pasando es que yo estoy apostando, tengo los ATS $10, me van a pagar $300. Y tengo otros $100 que se llama un lay bet. I'm laying the 8, que estoy apostando que no va a caer el 8. Así no importa qué es lo que pase, voy a colectar mínimo $100. Now, if I hit the 8, I'm going to collect $300. If I hit the 8 for my ATSs, I'm going to collect 300. That's 3 black chips. But because I had $100 on there, right? So I'll lose that one. I'll lose the late bet, but and realistically, I made 200 bucks. So that's one way of doing it. So that's why I would lay the 8. If that's all that's missing, whether you're the shooter or somebody else, si es usted o alguien más, I would lay the bet. You're guaranteed to win. Now you gotta be careful. You only got $5 or $1 or $2. Ten mucho cuidado si nomás tienen $2 o $5 en los talls, porque it's only gonna pay you 150. Ahora si están en una mesa de 10 está bien, pero si más tienen $5 en los talls, les va a pagar 150. Don't lay the bet for 100 bucks. You can, but don't lay the bet for 100 bucks, so you at least guaranteed $50, right? Porque no resulta muy bien. Bueno, you can lay it for 75 if you want, half of what you would have won up there, and you would pay. That would pay you very well. So, if you have $5 and you're only missing the 8, lay for 75. Either way, you're gonna win. Okay, either way, you're gonna win. So I laid my bet for 100. It cost me $4 VIC. So here we go. Hopefully we get it right. Sorry for that. Sorry for slowing it down. I just wanted to share that information. It's don't leave money on the table. Don't leave it. It's a very good bet to place. That either way, you're making money. No matter what happens, you're guaranteed. The house doesn't like it because you're going to guarantee to win. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a square pair. 459er, 459, 459er, 459. As a niner, so I am gonna press my 9 to 35. 459, 459. They kissed. Se besaron. You probably didn't hear it. A lo mejor ustedes no lo escucharon, pero dijeron, se besaron los dados. But it was kind to us. It was kind. It was kind. Got a 459er. So either way, I'm okay right now because I'm gonna make money on my lay bet or if I hit the tall. So I'm okay. So here we go. Oh, I have a. There we go. And we're looking for a point. Estamos buscando nuestro punto. Nuestro punto es el 12. We're looking for the 12. So I consider this a critical role because we have to beat, no matter who it is, I'm no exception, have to beat probabilities. And the probabilities say like something should happen on this roll. So I'm a believer that we get a horn, a hard way, we found our point, we find big red because it's going to be our seventh roll. So this is my own crazy belief, and I'm not saying that you have to follow my lead, but I'm a believer that something's gonna happen. So hopefully we find our point. But I'm a believer that on our seventh roll, yo pienso que en el tiro número 7, cuéntenos, que algo va a pasar. El par, el horno, nuestro punto, o hasta el big red. So, gusta enfocarme mucho en este tiro. 3, 5, easy 8, bam! Le pegamos a los altos. We found our 8. We found our 8. We hit the talls. Woo woo! Woo woo! Le pegamos a los altos. We hit the talls, ladies and gents. We did hit the talls. Woo woo! There we go. Sorry, I had to walk across down here because my short little arms can't reach way over there. And I'm sorry you couldn't see that the sensors went off again, but I will correct it in the future. 358. So we did hit the talls. We hit the talls. We hit those in 8 rolls, actually in 7 rolls. So we hit the talls in our 7 rolls. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we hit the talls. So we did the midnight. Let's see, we got a yo, we got a 10, a yo, a 10, midnight 9, 9, and 8. So bang, we got those out of the way. We got those out of the way. We hit our 8. So and now I'm gonna press my 8. I'm taking it to 42. I had at $18. Lo tenía por 18. Si tienes tu 8 por $18, you have a place bet for 18. Lo tienes a 18 in place bet. Le puedes dar $3 más. You can give them 3 white chips more. So 18 pays 21. El $18 en el 8 te paga 21. It pays you 21. Si les das $3 más, you give them 3 more white chips. That is 1, 2, 3. Más los 21 son 24. Se los agregas a los 18 que ya tienes en la mesa. So on the 18 you had on there, it pays you 21. You give them 3 more chips, 3 more white chips. That 21 plus 3 is the $24. That's the money you just won plus $3 out of your rack. That's 24. Add it to your $18 and now it goes to 42. Ahora sería $42. Los 18 más los 21 que ganaste, más los $3 más que les estás dando al dealer, se va a agregar, a acumular a $42. That's going to add up to 42. Cuando está 42, si vuelve a caer el 8, if it hits again after you pressed it to 42, it pays you 50 to 1. Te paga dos verdes, $50 por uno blanco. Tú le das uno blanco y ellos te van a dos verdes. 50 to 1. You give 2 green chips, you can collect 2 green chips, and you give them one if it hits at 42. So why not? It's a very good bet because we already won once on our place bet, on our pass line. We won our talls, so start pressing. Press to the moon. Press to the moon. And again, our friend from Power Access Craps, visítenlo, visit his page. Very good gentleman, muy buena persona. He's got a team, como se llama, que hacen seminarios, and seminars. And he'll teach you, like, look, press up. Next time around, collect los 50. Third time, full press. Fourth time, colecta. So press, collect, press, collect. Entonces, pones presión, colectas. Pones presión, colectas. So here we go. We're still looking for a point. Todos estamos buscando la medianoche. So we're still looking for midnight. That is our point. That's a 257, 257. That's a 7 out. That is a 7. So we did lose. We only went up to 8 rolls. Nomás agregamos nomás se fueron 8 tiros, but we got the talls out of the way. Nomás fueron 8 tiros. That was only 8 rolls, but we did get the talls out of the way. So we did make money. We did make money. Look at that. 527. 527. I'm not trying to change anything. That is what happened. Okay, let me move this leg back out of the way. That wasn't on there. Move this off puck. So we did get the talls, ladies and gentlemen. At least we got some money out of there. So let me see. I did make 162. Sí gané $162 de ese tiro. I left 200 on the table. Dejé $200, pero sí colecté $162. So I did collect 162, and I left 200 on the table. Excuse me. So just to give you a heads up, here we go. Fourth shooter. That is this is our fourth shooter. Okay, so first shooter rolled 16. So I got 14, 16, and 8. So here you go. Get your bets in there. This is a come out roll. This is a come out roll. Vamos a ver. Sensors are off otra vez. Yep, sensors are off. Trying to reestablish connection. Okay. Alright, folks. It's a little goofy thing. Again, it's a little bit quirky for right now. Bear with me. Bear with me. It should be okay. It should be okay. Much better. Much better. Trying to make a little small adjustments, but it's a little bit finicky right now. There we go. You kind of see what's happening. Just making small little tweaks at a time. All right. This is our fourth shooter. No, yeah, it's a fourth shooter. It's our fourth shooter. We're still sticking with the 6515. Estamos igualito 6515, although we may want to change it, but we'll stick with the set for right now. Here we go. Vamos de nuez. Here we go again. Come on, computer. Lost connection again, folks. My apologies. I may just let it be, let it freeze up. Later on, I'll adjust it once we get the new pieces of hardware. All right, come out, roll. That's a 5-6 yo. It's a come out yo. That's a 5-6 yo. Nuestro punto es 11. But folks, here's the thing. Here is the thing. We're playing crapless. Okay, we are establishing our point as a yo. Estamos estableciendo nuestro juego como el 11. Recuerda, estamos estableciendo el punto como el 11. So we're establishing our point as 11. Remember, this is crapless. This is not the traditional craps. This is crapless. So our point is going to be a yo. Okay. So we are establishing that as a point. We're establishing that as a point. So get your bets on there. Go ahead and make your adjustments. Sus apuestas. Get your bets on there. Here we go. Here we go. We're trying to find another yo. That is possible. It is possible. We got the talls. Now, oddly enough, I don't think we got any of our smalls, did we? On our previous roll? Yeah, we didn't get any smalls. We didn't hit any 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We didn't get a single of those numbers. So we did get 8 rolls, and we didn't hit any of those numbers. That's a 4, 6, 10. 4, 6, yes, that's a 4, 6, 10. That's a 4, 6, 10. It's a 4, 6, 10. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Look at that. 4, 6, 10. Now I should probably make a correction, right? This because last time I only moved and bet the inside because that's all I was hitting. That's all that was hitting. So let's see. Let's see. No more bets. 6, 5, 1, 5. We're gonna go to 50 rolls. We're 20 rolls short. We're going to 50 rolls. Vamos a ir a 50 tiros. We're in the middle of the roll with shooter, and within 15, we're going to go until it finishes. Estamos a medio tiro. Vamos a continuar. The 2, 6, easy 8. 2, 6, 8. 2, 6, easy 8. That is a easy 8. That's a 2, 6, easy 8. And the dice have a tendency of lining way in the spot that I can't reach them. So I had to come all the way around and pick them up. Caen justo donde no puedo, ¿cómo se llama? Alcanzar los dados, no tengo que darle la vuelta y recoger los dados. So my apologies. Sometimes I'm a little bit slow right now. Do this and do that. So here we go. This is our third shooter. I mean, a third roll. Third roll. 6, 5, 1, 5. 6, 5, 1, 5. 6, 5, 1, 5. We're hoping for a double pitch in our favor. Hopefully at midnight. Ojalá como se me que nos caiga el 12. Oof, that's an on axis 167. Oof, that was horrible. 1, 6 out. Oof, that was horrible. Ooh. Oh, we're missing our 9 in midnight. Bum, bum, bum. Not good, not good, not good. We were missing only 9 in midnight for a toss once again. I was hoping for a double pitch, not an on axis, and the dice did bounce. Los dados sí estaban rodando y golpeando, diciendo sus maravillas, y nos cayó el big red. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so we're still up only $64 for the session. So here we go. It's another come out roll. Okay, apuesten, apuesten, apuesten. It's another roll. It's horrible. That was only 4 rolls. Oof. That's our second 4 rolls. And last time we had a 3, 4. I like to write them down. So we did get 1, 6, 7 out, 1, 6, 7 out, 3, 4, and 2, 5. So either way, I'm getting them. So I am getting either front dice, and but at least The primary ones are the ones that landed. So here we go. The come out roll. Bet accordingly. We were so close to getting the talls again. So close to getting the talls once again. So I'm probably just gonna, the only change I'm gonna do is probably gonna correct my landing spot. That's probably the only thing I'm gonna do. So just to give you a heads up, I'm just gonna correct it from landing here to probably landing over here. That's where I'm gonna hit my landing spot. So the only correction I'm doing, no dice it, I'm doing one change at a time, haciendo un cambio a la vez. No estoy cambiando muchas cosas, pues después no sé qué resultó, qué funcionó y qué no. So estoy cambiando una cosa a la vez. So I'm changing one thing at a time. Cambiar los dados y el set y el tiro y landing spot changing all at the same time. You don't know if it worked, if it doesn't. If it doesn't work, you don't know which of those things did not work. Pues vamos a cambiar una cosa a la vez. There's a 347. 347, that is a winner. That is a winner chicken dinner. 347. That is a winner. So that is a win. That is a win. For those of you working to come out, probably not a good thing. Yeah, ahí está. 347. Okay, 347. Hit the repeat button on Crapsee because it helps out if you hit the repeat button. It will help you out and actually being able to just let the Crapsee put all your simulated bets back as they were. It is a winner. So I'm gonna make a 6-5-1-5. Got me a 3-4. Que estaba volteando mi mano un poquito por un lado, so I think the dice had to be, I had thrown like this, or let me correct it. So instead of having an even hand, I probably threw the dice off one way or the other, and that caused the dice to both flip over. So in order for that to happen, to get the 3-4-7, I had to have my hand. So let me correct that. So my hand was tilted one way or the other. So that's what was happening. So I was tilting my hand. Let me correct that so you can see it. So let me see. Tilt. I did this, or I did this. What I did. Here you go. Same die set, mismo die set, same landing spot. Nada más voy a corregir. I'm gonna correct that tilt. 145, 145, 145. So 145 is the point, 5 is the point, 145. So I am gonna, so I'm only placing from my 6 to 12 because they did hit. 1, 4, 5. Horse and buggy. La carreta y el caballito, es lo que les dicen en inglés. 1, 4, 5. La carreta y el caballito. El caballo. You can't see it, but my puck is on the 5. No pueden verlo, pero sí está marcado el 5 aquí en el puck. 1, 4, 5. El caballo y carreta. Horse and buggy. So I am betting a little bit heavier to try to see if I can collect a green chip level. Estoy poniendo, ¿cómo se llama? En 42, 42 en 6 y 8, 35 en el 9, una cuara en el 10, 11 y 12. So I am buying the 10, 11, and 12. Hopefully 1 or 2 hits and then regress. Ojalá, ¿cómo se llama? Que le peguemos 1 o 2 veces y nos paguen en esos números y luego nos bajamos. Remember, the only correction I'm going to be doing, oh, come on, application. The only correction that I'm doing now is the tilt. I'm trying to control the tilt of my hand. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Same landing spot, same grip, same die set, todo igual, nomás corrigiendo el ángulo. That's a 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Look at that. 1, 3, 4. The numbers we weren't hitting a while ago. Los números que no estaban cayendo hace ratito, they're showing up. Los números que no nos estaban cayendo, which was the smalls, que eran los chicos, son los números que están cayendo. Those are the ones that are landing now with that small correction. Remember, previously we hit the talls and we didn't get a single small. Acuérdense, hace ratito le pegamos a todos los altos, el 8, 9, 10, 11 y 12, y no le pegamos a ninguno de los chicos. Now we got two of the smalls. And the only correction I did, if this application behaves, just so I can show you, the only correction I did, come on, please work. Trying to negotiate with technology. The only correction I did is the actual roll, right? The roll. So this is a roll. This is controlling your roll sideways, like in a plane. This is your pitch, and then this is your yaw. What I'm trying to influence is my roll, trying to control it a little bit better, my roll. That's what I'm doing. Trying to control my roll a little bit better. Okay, so this is our fourth roll. Stick with the same dice, 6-5-1-5. Not guaranteed, no está garantizado lo que va a pasar, pero estoy haciendo más un cambio a la vez. So it's not guaranteed, but I'm trying to see if my intended correction of that roll is actually doing something. That's a 1-3-4. That's a 1-3-4 again. 1-3-4. Again, that's another 1-3-4. 1-3-4. But as you see, is actually doing something. Is actually doing something. We got another 1-3-4. Mire mi gente otra vez. We got another 1-3-4. Tan, taran. My apologies. I can see the application already froze up, but again, there must be some kind of interference right now. But that'll be corrected next time. Next time within the next couple of days. The equipment should be arriving within a day or two, so I can make that correction for y'all, ladies and gents that are watching. Here you go. To come back to life, back to life, back to reality. Here we go. I'm just trying to see where it's at. So, I'm trying to control my. Yo, trying to control that. I'm trying to make sure that's even as possible. None of this and none of that. I'm trying to, when I throw, I'm trying to stay that direction. So, trying to do this without pitching. Here we go. No more bets. Good luck, birdie. AC, deucey. Look at that. You got ace deuce. 1, 2, 3. As easy as 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, and A, B, C. Look at that. A, B, C. A, B, C. Dice. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. Dice. So here we go. Oh, and the dice landed again way in the spot there. I can't reach for it. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, I think my smalls are hitting now, and I'm avoiding my talls. I'm avoiding the talls, so I might as well adjust my bets. Might as well adjust my bets because my talls are not hitting. Look at that, I did hit an 8 or 9, but again, we're just barely like 4 rolls in, so it doesn't say much, honestly. But if you do see, we get a 1-4, 1-3, 1-3, 1-2. So we are influencing the dice a little bit from my perspective, in my opinion. No scientific fact or nothing like that. It's just I think we're influencing the dice because I'm seeing that there's look those the last 4 rolls have demonstrated a 1-4, 1-3, 1-3, 1-2. I can see patterns. Hopefully we get aces in both places. Ooh, horrible. It hit the money, folks. 257 out. 257 out on our 7th roll. Unfortunately, it hit. No excuses. It hit the money back there. It hit the chips, but it happens in real life. It happens in real life. I don't know if it stopped or it hit, but it was in there. Look at that, 257 out. I'm sorry, ladies and gents. I'm sorry. Got it 5-2. The front and the back dice added up again. Got a double pitch in the front and back dice. Okay, so we still were in the 38th roll. Wow, we were doing so well up to our 30 rolls. We were doing so well to our 30 rolls. We're not rolling too well today. Only our first shooter did well. 16, 14, 8, 4, and 7. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So here we go. At this time, I am going to change my die set. I'm going with a 6-5, 6-5, 6-3. So I'm doing a cross sixes. That's what I'm doing. 6-5, 6-3. I'm using cross sixes. Let's see how that goes. Okay, because we were using the 6-5-1-6 because we made a correction, but I think it's time to change it because it's not behaving very well for us. Not behaving very well for us. So here we go. Come out roll. 6-5, 6-3. 2-6 easy 8. 2-6 easy 8. We did, that was a shorty. We did get a shorty down there. We did get a shorty. One of them didn't make it to the far end. Shooter getting tired. Shooter getting tired. And actually do go to work and then come back and then stream for you guys. Si voy al trabajo, regreso, ¿cómo se llama ahí? Estoy aquí transmitiendo para nuestra gente. We do have a point, el 8. El punto es el 8. Then you can see it on screen. Estamos haciendo el 6-5, 6-3. Cambiamos. We changed it a bit. But we were getting yells, right? We stopped getting midnights and aces. Stop getting midnights and aces. Hopefully it doesn't punish. Hopefully no nos castigue. Que no nos caiga como se llama 1-6. Here we go. Oh, the alarms are going off on the cameras and that sec. Ooh, 3-4-7. Ooh, horrible. 3-4-7 out. That was not the right die set. That was a PSO. That was a PSO, ladies and gents. And we're going down, down, down. This is the time that you'll probably be going on the dark side. That's the time you're probably going. Table's cold, shooter, even for myself, not doing well. That's what happens. Now I should probably move to a different spot, but I'm trying to stick with a stick left, but we could go to stick right. We could go to stick right. You know what? Let me try it out. I'm gonna go to stick right, okay? That's the whole intentions of these cameras to try it out. So I'm gonna go to stick right. I have to bear with me. I have to change a couple things. So bear with me. Can I see a couple things being moved? as a 2426. My apologies. I'm not sure when the audio got pressed. I pressed the audio at some time. So I'm not sure when I lost my audio. Here we go. Estamos usando el 2426. 2426. Ok. Ahí vamos. Estamos buscando el punto. Este es Crapless, entonces se puede establecer el 11 como punto y ese es nuestro punto. Estamos jugando una versión de Crapless. Easy doozy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. As easy as 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. Ok. Encontramos nuestro 3. Easy doozy. Easy doozy. Es lo que nos acaba de caer. Miren, miren, miren. No les cuenten, no les digan. Nos cayó el 3. Look at that. Got the 1, 2, 3. AC doozy. Real AC doozy. Okay, so that was our sixth roll. Yes, that's our sixth roll. Okay, vamos a ver si podemos encontrar otro numerito de esos mágicos porque estamos en Crapless y si nos paga bien. Es 2, 4, 2, 6, lo que está tirando 2, 4, 2, 6, es lo que estamos tirando 2, 4, 2, 6. Here we go. Vamos a ver. 2, 4, easy, 6, 2, 4, 6, el 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, easy, 6 is what hit. That's what just landed for us. 2, 4, easy, 6. Dun, 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 dun. 2, 4, easy, 6. Dun, dun, dun. So I am gonna regress my bets. Vamos a ver. One more time. Una vez más. Oh, that's dangerous. Es muy peligroso cuando dice one more time, ¿verdad? Una vez más. Pero si nos cayeron buenos números. Si nos cayeron buenos números. 2, 4, 2, 6. 2, 4, 2, 6. 2, 4, 2, 6. Vamos a ver. Here we go. Estoy enfocando que los dados caigan justo donde quiero que caigan en este set. Porque el lado izquierdo no nos favoreció muy bien después del primer tirador. AC Deucey otra vez. Ace Deuce. AC Deucey. And as our friend from Texas Crap Shooters, Ace Deuce, Alfredo Sauce. 1, 2, 3. As easy as 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. And A, B, C. ABC dice. ABC dice. Another AC doozy. Okay, that paid as well. That paid us very well. Eat it. Here you go. Look at this. Another ace deuce. So I am gonna regress my bets. I am gonna regress all down. And do my extremes inside. And I am gonna buy my so I regress the table minimum. I think the only numbers I don't have are the 9 and 10. El 9 y el 10 es el único número que no tengo ahorita ahí. El 4, 4, 9 and 10 es lo que no tengo. So voy a dejar que como se llama que caiga el 6 o el 8 por ahí and then better place my other numbers. So here we go. Estamos el 2, 4, 2, 6. 2, 4, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. There's a 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. 2, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. So we got our 5. Got our 5. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. 2, 3, 5. We did 5, pay 5. So let me go ahead and place our 4. So I got $21 from my 5. Colecté 21, pero tenía 15 en el 5 y me paga 21 cuando cae. De esos 21 puse $15 en el 4. $15 en el 4. Entonces ya tengo el 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 y 8. Y si cae uno de esos números, entonces compro el 9. 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 4, 2, 6. 2, 4, 2, 6. We're staying with the dice set. Two, 3, 5 otra vez. 2, 3, 5 otra vez. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. We hit the 5 again, so we are pressing our 5 to $35 because we had repressed. We're doing a full press. Nuestro 5 lo tenía por $15. Okay, 2, 3, 5. Here we go. Nuestro 5 tenía por 15. Nos pagó 21. La vez anterior compramos el 4 por 15, pero esta vez nos pagó 21. Tenía $15 en el 5. Nos pagó 21. Voy a decirle con esos $20 que nomás me regresen $1 y cuando le pongan los $20 en adicional con los $15 se va a aumentar a los 35. Entonces voy a tener el 5 por $35. Si vuelve a caer ese 5 me va a pagar $50 por uno. Así aquí yo le voy a dar un chip blanco y ellos me van a dar dos chips verdes, acuérdense. Si yo tengo mi 5 por 35 y me dan dos de estos, el dealer me va a dar dos si yo le doy uno de estos. Si vuelve a caer el 5. Y queremos tratar de colectar chips verdes, no rojos. Rojos son $5. Es 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 4, 2, 6. 2, 4, 2, 6. A ver, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, otra vez 2, 3. Otra vez de nuez, 2, 3. We go again. One, 3, 4, le pegamos al 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. El 4. Look at that. So we are missing our aces. Mire, 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 3, 4. We are missing our aces for these smalls. Y nos falta, ¿cómo se llama nomás? El par de ases para los chicos. I'm a crazy believer. Es mi mente marciana. No significa que ustedes tengan que hacer lo mismo. Que porque estoy buscando el 2, abajo del 2 es el 12. Entonces yo creo que la suerte a veces se gusta jugar con nosotros y nos va a dar el 12. Entonces voy a comprar el 12 por $25. So I ain't gonna buy my 12 for $25 because I think Lady Luck sometimes likes to mess with us, or at least with me. And she'll give me a 12 when she knows I needed the 2. So that's what I'm doing. You don't have to follow my crazy mind, but that's just my little weird way of thinking that's gonna happen. 3, 5, easy, 8, 3, 5, 8. That's 8 easy. You got an 8. 3, 5, 8. 3, 5, 8. 3, 5, 8. And I'm pressing very modestly, honestly. Estoy apostando bien livianito. No estoy pasando tan pesado. Porque estoy recuperándome como se me una pérdida que tuve hace ratito. So, 3, 5, 8, 3, 5, 8. I kind of went a little bit bonkers and on Crapsee and betting a lot, and it punished me. It punished me, so now I'm trying to behave a little bit. So we do have a hot shooter, folks. We're on our 12th roll. We're on our 12th roll. Almost in, almost, this gonna be, yeah, we already did our 12th roll. So beyond that. There we go. Ooh, 167 out. 167 out. Did get 13 rolls. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it past 13 rolls. No pudimos, mi gente. Tratamos, nos salió 617. Mire, 617. We didn't make it, ladies and gentlemen. We did not make it. No lo hicimos, pero sí llegamos a 53 tiros. We did make it to 53 rolls. Dije que íbamos a continuar después de los 50 tiradoras hasta que como se no terminara. Y eso nos llevó a los 53 tiros. El PSO estaba horrible. El PSO estaba horrible. But sí le pegamos a los altos una vez. Y a la segunda vez casi le pegamos, nos faltaba el 12. El 12. Y esta vez nos faltaba el 2 para los chicos. Entonces, practicamos muy bien. Muchas gracias por sintonizarse. Como se parece que más o menos ya estamos bien, pero the hand tracking still off. Me está fallando un poquito, entonces voy a corregirlo en estos días. Pero para eso hago transmisiones para saber qué detalles tengo que corregir para que ustedes tengan mejor habilidad de saber qué es lo que estoy haciendo. So, thank you very much for tuning in. Again, I'll probably fix this the connection issues with the hand device, and hopefully within the next couple of days we'll get it corrected so you can see how actually I'm behaving and what I'm doing with the dice and how my hand is making some corrections. So thank you for tuning in. Muchas gracias, mi gente, por sintonizarse. Que pasen muy buenas noches. Have a good night. Today is March 26. Buenas noches. And vamos a ver, maybe mañana, maybe tomorrow. We'll have a actually English session. Mañana tener una sesión en inglés nomás. Pero como se muchas gracias. Thank you for tuning in. And y'all have a good night. Buenas noches, mi gente. Chao.